Away this afternoon, while his manager Kevin Ntaopane, his son Tokollo Tshabala, People's Poet Mzwakhe Mbuli and his bodyguard Smorden Zimba joins us in studio on the PM News Desk this afternoon. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Welcome to the SABC News Desk.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Yeah.
A really sad day for the music industry and fans alike. We saw Mandoza perform just a week ago, and little did we know that would be the last performance of a musician of his stature. Clearly, his death, his health took a turn for the worst in the last few days, Kevin.
Yes, ma'am. But to us, as he was speaking to us, Kev, I'm not sick. It's just that I'm just following the procedure of the doctors, and then at the same time, that's what he said to me. He said, "I don't want to believe what people think I am, and what I think I'm in now. Actually, I'm getting. Okay, let me start over.
It's all right. Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah, I wanted to say it nicely. Okay, let me put it simple. Yes, he was sick, and he was under doctor's order, orders, and
he still went ahead with that performance, and he proved resilient to the end.
Now he said, "I'm going to perform and prove to the people that they said I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'll die on stage. I'll die singing, and I was born to do this, and no sickness, no death will stop Mandoza until my last day."
That was his nature. That was his resilience.
As he died in my arms this morning, and their mom.
I see.
Yes.
Tokollo, condolences to your friends and family on this sad day. Do you want to share with us some of your fondest memories of your father?
Well, what I could say is that I think I'm just happy that my dad died a proud man, because he had everything he wanted in life. Because every time he would tell me he never got a chance to spend time with his dad. So all he ever wanted was just to raise his children and
It's all right.
And he would always tell me, ever since in primary, I'd always tell him, Daddy, I would like to go to a boarding school. And first thing he would say is, no. I never got a chance to spend time with my dad. So I'm willing to take that chance with you and the other two. So when I'm gone one day, that's what he said to me. I need you to be strong. And I'm doing what he said now.
Tokollo, we wish you strength and fortitude during this difficult time. Mzwakhe, Mandoza influenced a generation of South Africans. Just give us a sense of the significance of his contribution in a post-apartheid South Africa.
Yeah, you have songs in different genres and different messages, different races. But when he came up with the song Kalagata. Regardless of segregation and discrimination and what, the song was loved by all and sundry, all races.
Yes.
There is one thing to say, it's a song that is loved by a particular group, but in Kalagata, I can assure you, openly, people can attest to this.
Yes.
It's a song that made such a huge impact.
Yes.
In the music fraternity.
And you've actually preempted my next question as to why did that hit resonate so profoundly with all South Africans?
It was well done. I think it
was well executed.
Excellence can never be in a crisis. That song was bound to be loved because it was well done, well mastered, well composed, well produced.
Smorden, let's bring you in here. You were tasked with protection, and you were the bodyguard of Mandoza for some time. Any amusing or messy incidents you want to make us aware of?
Wow. Well, good evening, everybody. I'm severely touched by my brother's departure. I don't think it was his time, and yeah, I It was hard for me even to come here when his manager asked me. I've been with this man for a long time. He's like my brother to me. There's only one thing that I actually would love the entire nation to know and remember about Mandoza. There's lots of things that have been said with him. I've been with him for a long time and I know a lot about him. One thing that I like to say to the public that the people don't know, Mandoza was a Christian. We always prayed when we go to perform. So there's lots of things. Of lately, it's shocking because it looks like he knew that his time was close. This man has done a lot of things for Mandoza, the manager, and I'd like to thank him now while we're here. He tried and persuaded him to go and perform, and they agreed, and I didn't even think that he was going to perform because he wasn't well. But there's nothing much I can say except that all I know about him is in God, and we've never had any big issues with me and him while I was working with him.
Mzwakhe, clearly Mandoza was a man of great faith. Do you want to just enlighten us on his background, career highlights, influences and inspiration over the years?
Look, I'm glad that it has been said already that he was spiritual. So it means, who are we without God? So it means he put God first. And for the fact that before any performance, because every perfect good gift comes from the Father of light with whom there is no variation, that is God, the giver of talent. I just have to say that the nation has lost. His music will live forever. The best thing that South Africans should do, among others, to make sure they don't pirate his music. They buy original. And I'm glad that for the first time in South Africa, when the death of an artist, his music was already playing. But in the past, before 90%, people would only hear too much of an artist's music only when he or she has fallen. So I'm glad it happened in an atmosphere where he himself was happy to hear himself in almost every radio station in the country. So we are happy about that. But what is good, it was a farewell. Not everybody would have this opportunity like Miriam Makeba to die on stage. He performed for the South Africans. He proved them correctly so that he was alive and prepared to perform. His send-off, his farewell, was last week Saturday. But I need to hasten to say that we got a message from the Minister of Communications, Ms. Faith Mutambi, that she sends her condolences to the nation and the family. The Group CEO, Hlaudi Mtshweneng, has also sent his condolences to the family. Fortunately, he was with Mandoza yesterday, Mr. Hlaudi himself.
Kevin, of course, the South African fan base and Mandoza left an indelible mark on all of us, and they would want to know about funeral arrangements, a memorial service and so on. Any details around that for us at this point or at a later stage?
Mine was to say when I come here, officially, because people have said it, Mandoza died before he died. I was here just to officiate and give him respect, that officially people should know Mandoza is no more. And about the arrangements, it's too early to talk about it. And the family hasn't gathered together. It hasn't gathered together to talk about this, because at the moment, the soldier has fallen and everybody's still mourning.
Thank you, gentlemen, for sharing your thoughts and memories of the late, great Mandoza. He will be fondly remembered. That's it for now. We'll be back for more news after this.